it's very revealing, right? Like the stuff I'm talking about on this record. And you gotta have a certain level of like, oh, I said that, should I like say that? So much was happening in my life and in my mind that I had too much material, you know? I'm used to the idea of like, if I'm thinking of something or feeling something, of writing a song about it. It was really, you know, it was just a journey song by song. Like if you listen to the whole album, it's chronologically, it goes from a dark place to a lighter place, right? So Crossing the Line is kind of in the middle of that journey. They'll tell you I don't care anymore, and I hope you'll know that's a lie. 'Cause I found what I have been waiting for, but to get there means crossing a line, so I'm crossing a line. Releasing an album under my name, Mike Shinoda, as opposed to Linkin Park, as opposed to Fort Minor, that's not something I'd done before. I've never done a Mike Shinoda album or whatever. And if the thought was like, you know, number one, what does that sound like? Number two, do I want to like put a whole album of all this personal stuff out? I don't know how to warn you for what I'm gonna say, 'cause you're holding so tight to what I'm taking away. You know, as I go out here and do this thing, or as I'm doing something different, that doesn't mean that I have any less respect for what, you know, from what the past has been. I got demons inside me, so I'm faced with a choice. Either try to ignore them, or I give them a voice. Some of that stuff felt personal, and like your inclination to say, oh, that's personal. I don't know if I should say that like to everybody. I felt empowered by actually sharing the story, and it actually helped other people who were feeling the same thing. And it's keeping me up at night, worried it's not all right, holding back things you don't know. And it's keeping me up at night, worried it's not all right, you're not gonna like where this goes. It's not about status, you know it never was, 'cause what good is the kingdom when you're missing the love? This is not a goodbye now, I'm not going away. No, I don't have the answers, but I do have the faith. This isn't me looking back at it and saying, okay, well, let me explain everything that's happening with this album, and here's a definitive, you know, understanding of things. This album is some early part on a journey, you know, and after this album, like the next songs I make, the next shows I do and all that stuff, like there's a lot of unknowns there. Like I just have this faith that like, as long as I'm putting I'm investing in myself, and I'm investing in this thing that I'm making, then it'll be fine.